Swastiastu. Hello everyone, welcome to my video. And for today's video, I would like to introduce you guys about material religious moderation in the context of international literature and culture. But before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Nikada Nati Kusuma Dewi, and for my student number is 33 111 7 102 and 5. Here's for our lecturer in religious moderation is Dr. Silih Nyoman Sriadi, SPD, SAG, MPD. Religious moderation in international, national, and local literary and cultural contexts is religious moderation in the context of literature and culture is an effort to bridge differences in religions, belief, and culture through literary works and cultural expression that are inclusive, open, and respectful of diversity. The latter theory of religious moderation in the context of international literature and culture considers religious moderation as a cultural strategy that aims to preserve the Indonesian identity. This religious moderation refers to the attitude of reducing violence and avoiding extremism in religious practice. In the Indonesian context, religious moderation is used as an adhesive and national unifier, which is the discussion in Indonesian research. Religious moderation in the frame of globalization and multiculturalism in Indonesia creates a balanced and not overwhelming understanding of religion. As opposite to extremism thinking, religious moderation is the answer to create an understanding of religion that is inclusive and not extremist. Globalization as a part of the development of the modern world is thinking that religion is not fixed on sacred texts and imposes the texts without paying attention to exciting context. The attitude of a moderate is not textual, and moderation in the movement aims to invite godness in a gentle way, not through harshness. Religious moderation also includes being accommodating and accepting of different traditions and cultures. As a great nation, we must be open and accepting of differences instead of creating barriers and division. Therefore, the harmony and unity of the national will be maintained. Accepting of tradition and culture in the context of religious moderation includes respect and recognition of the custom and tradition that exist in society. Each religion has its own uniqueness in carrying out religious practice which are often related to a local tradition and culture. The study of practices in Balinese or in international literature and culture in the context of religious moderation aims to develop better people's capacity to work. Religious moderation in the context of Balinese or international literature and culture is a cultural strategy that aims to maintain and reduce violence and extremism in religious practice in Indonesia. With religious moderation, people can accommodate and maintain the diversity of tradition and cultures, as well as increase a balanced and not excessive understanding of religion. Study of practices in Balinese or international literature and culture in the context of religious moderation. In Bali, the practice of religious moderation in Bali includes the reduction of harshness, the avoidance of extremism, and self-control, which are indicators of existence of religious moderation. And in international religious moderation accommodates local culture and tradition and ensure a balance between religion and culture. International practices of religious moderation include the reduction of violence, the avoidance of extremism, tolerance, and the balance between religion and culture. Example of culture from other country or in Bali that can promote religious moderation. One is the ngaben or cremation ceremony. In Balinese, Hinduism is an open ritual and is often attended by travelers from different religious backgrounds. Number 2, the festival of Diwali, observed by Hindus in India, is often celebrated openly and in forms. Number 3, Chinese New Year. Celebration in Indonesia, especially in the Chinese community, often include people from different religious backgrounds as a visitor or participant. Some examples of good practices that can serve as inspiring example in this regard include using literature to support tolerance. Literature, whether in the form of folklore, poetry, or drama, can be a powerful tool for spreading message of interfaith tolerance and peace. For example, in Bali, many literary works reflect the religious diversity of society, such as in wayang or traditional stories. Number 2, interreligious dialogue. Supporting dialogue between religious leaders and religious practitioners to share their understanding of universal values such as love, peace, and brotherhood can help strengthen interfaith bonds. Third, an inclusive religious education. With an education system that promotes a deep understanding of various religious traditions while emphasizing the values of tolerance, appreciation, and respect for differences. And last, interreligious art and cultural collaboration. Organizing interfaith joint art and cultural projects can be an effective way to strengthen relationship between communities and appreciate cultural and religious differences. The study of practices in international, national, and local literature and culture in the context of religious moderation covers various aspects such as the definition, principle, and concept of religious moderation. Religious moderation is an important concept in accommodating local cultures, tradition, and religion, and ensuring a balance between religion and culture. The definition of religious moderation is actually the key to create tolerance and harmony, both at the local, national, and global levels. The principle of religious moderation always maintains a balance between reason and revelation, body and mind, and body and spirit. Religious moderation also includes religious commitment, tolerant, non-violent, and accommodating local culture. From international, cross-national, and cross-cultural translation of literary works that promote moderation and peace enable the spread of these values around the world. International art and cultural festivals such as Expo, Cultural Olympiad, or similar events that bring together and exchange culture from different countries and religions background. And for the national, the development of a literary and cultural education curriculum that includes works from various ethnic and religious groups in a country to still in a spirit of moderation and respect for diversity. The government policies to support and facilitate festival, art performance, and cultural activities that include participation from various religions and ethnic groups. The last, for the conclusion, religious moderation in the context of literature and culture aims to promote tolerance, respect for diversity, and interfaith harmony through various artistic and cultural expression at the national, and local levels. Overall, religious moderation in literature and culture serves as a cultural strategy to preserve national identity, reduce extremism, and create a balanced understanding of religion that accommodates diversity while promoting unity. So that's all for our material today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I would like to close this video with Paramasanti. Om Santi Santi Santi. Thank you so much.